What's going on, guys? Basically, when it comes to relationships, you really need to understand that it's the woman that chooses the man at the end of the day, right? Or the end of the night. Not really. I'm just joking. It could be that too, shit. No. Basically, like, it's like this, right? If you're a hardworking man, right, and you really just want to be great in this world, and you want to have a loving wife, and you want to have children that you're looking after, and you want to build a life and a legacy and all of that, right? You got to have a vision, you got to have a mission, you got to have dreams and goals, right, that are strong enough, like a purpose, strong purpose and meaning in life, right, that you're building for yourself and your family. Now that's where the man leads. Okay, now if you are successful in attracting a woman, right, and she decides to follow your mission, your goals, your dreams, and she's on board 100% and she supports you and everything like that, that is a better recipe for the success, not only of the relationship, but of the successful mission at hand or purpose, right? It'll actually, I'm not saying it guarantees success and you guys achieving your goals and your dreams and all that kind of stuff, but it definitely puts you on the right track, right? Because it's like an equation, right? Where the man is like, okay, he's drawn out the plan, right? And he's working hard and he has the strategy to get there. And the woman is like his supporter, right? She helps him get there, right? The woman helps the man. So at the end of the day, it's very simple, right? The guy is like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. This is, I've worked my ass off to get to where I'm at. This is where I'm going. No one's going to stop me, right? Do you want to jump on this ship and come along with me, right? She needs to be 100% on board, right? Quote, on board the ship. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it means, right? But he's the captain of the ship. You understand? And what happens, if a ship falls? Or, not falls. It's not a plane. It sinks. If the ship sinks, it's his fault. It's the captain's fault. Doesn't matter if someone lit a match, right? And it caught fire. Doesn't matter if someone made a mistake. It's at the end of the day, it's the captain will take responsibility because he's the captain and leader of the ship. You understand? So that's why his rules and his policies, or whatever you want to call it, got to be obeyed and abided by. Okay? However, he's got to look after his shipmen. He's got to look after them, right? Just like the man, he got to look after his woman. He has to take care of her. Right? Just like the captain has to take care of everyone that's on board, right? He has to be responsible for them, you see. That's big, he's got to be responsible for them. And as long as he's doing the right thing by them and being responsible for them, feeding them, making sure they're warm, all that kind of stuff, making sure they're safe, they're obeying his rules, all that kind of stuff. They don't got to be there if they don't want to be there. You understand? That's the choice they have. And that's the same with the woman. Right? The woman has a choice. She can go with you and your plan, your mission, or she can go with someone else. It's all up to her. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's important to understand, man. You know what I mean? So as a guy, you got to be real and be like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is the mission. This is what I'm trying to build. If you want to come on board, you have to follow this, and that. And this is what I will expect of you. This is what I will not tolerate. You understand? And he can go, are you in or not? And she can make a choice. It's very simple. She can go, oh, nah, you know what? Too many rules for me. It's not weighing up for me. You know what I mean? I don't really like you like that, or whatever the case may be. And then she can just choose not to follow him. You know what I mean? She better not open his legs for him. You know what I'm saying? Or if she's known him for a while and then she puts themselves at risk. You know, um, yeah, that's important, man. You know what I mean? The woman chooses the guy at the end. Yeah, the guy presents himself. You know what I mean? But if a woman don't want to follow you and follow your lead and your rules and obey you and all that kind of stuff, then she don't need to be there. So then she will decline. And then he'll just go, cool, there's more out there. I'll find one. That's a lot more healthy. You understand? That's a healthier situation to be in. Because then when you do find the one, she's going to follow you 100%. You will not have problems with her. You will not have issues. You won't have to stress. You won't have drama. You won't have to fight her all the time. Men want peace. We don't want more drama. We already have enough drama. You understand what I'm saying? We already got enough responsibility and burden. We don't need extra that a woman is going to bring to us. You understand? There's a lot of women, guys. There's a lot of women in the world, man. A lot. And they have a lot of different personalities and situations in life and traumas and all that kind of stuff. When one leaves, you'll find another. Trust me, you just got to put yourself out there and keep doing you and doing what you're doing and just present yourself. And then the right one will come and she will choose you. You understand? And when she does, it will be bliss because you will not have drama. All right? Until next time, we'll talk soon. Peace.